It is day 1285 of filming myself for no reason. And I've got a cut on my noggin from shaving my head. Fantastic. Right at the front. If it's on the top, tall people don't... Well, only tall people know. Short people, none the wiser. At the front, though, the world's laughing at me. Hey, the world's a stage and you're all pointing your fingers at me. And I've just seen someone go by on a motorbike with plastic bags on their feet to keep the boots dry. Get good boots. Anyway, so the week of adventure has ended. The week of having a cold, the week of learning to drive trucks, the week of going on roller coaster, the week of dancing, and the week of eating funny food at places called Chili Banana is over. It's back to work tonight. And even worse, this week's going to be boring and next week's going to be boring because I have to save up because I'm going on holiday to Hong Kong at the end of the month. And even if everything goes swimmingly and I have no funny financial issues, which I will do, I always do, I'll only have 900 quid spending money, and that's just over 100 quid a day in one of the most expensive cities in the world. What am I going to eat? Handfuls of air? This kettle's just been on, but for continuity, at a click. Coffee. Soft pitta. I fancy a soft pitta, actually. Let's get it out and fill it with stuff. This is the only filling I had. It's tomato and red pepper and onion. Still got half a tomato. I still got half an onion, but no more pepper. Maybe a cucumber? I don't know. I'm going to shove all this into this. Secret ingredient, of course, the marinade sauce. I was going to toast it, but it started to split, so I'm just going to eat it like that. That was all panini. That was no, was it a panini? I don't know. That was all. There was no filling then. This is my breakfast. I might make eggs. It was nice, so we're going to make another one, but I'm going to toast it first before it splits. But I cut this one really badly, so it's too late. Oh, yeah. Better toasted. By the time I've made 2 paninis, my coffee's reached room temperature. I've got a bag of crisps, so round it off. Alright, I'm not kissing anyone today, because I've eaten a lot of raw onion now, burning my mouth. I am going to work today, so nobody stand close to me and have a chat. I knew I was going to say something about making more food, but after 2 pittas, one toasty, warm and lovely, I'm kind of full now. Right, I know I said I was going to make egg. I'm going to make scrambled egg, but I'll tell you what has scrambled my brain, and what will unscramble my brain? Knowledge. It's time to do Duolingo. Moved up the charts, and I'm like a winner. I'm not doing this bottom quest. Complete 5 lessons. That's hard Duolingo, like really hard. Alex, I will destroy you. 1 lesson to my 15. Pick it up, son. I couldn't find the lesson again, but I got a phrase that was Osaka wa Shisai Toshi desu ka? Which is Osaka a small city? Osaka? 2.6 million people. Osaka wa ookii toshi desu. Osaka is a very big, it's huge, it's massive. That's a lot of geezers. Let's continue the knowledge, yeah? Minna no Nihongo. That's Japanese for everyone. I may have skipped the last exercise, I've not finished it yet, but I want to learn the new words, right? Like Kuko airport. I will eventually learn about airports, I promise. There she is. Kuko. Kaikoku no Kuko. Foreign airport, yeah? Okay, we'll do it. Right, I am now clearly running against the clock and it's nearly time for work, but I'm hungry, right? So we'll have something to eat from our old friend, Lucy. Nice and easy. And I'm going to make those 2 eggs I promised myself like 2 hours ago. It's just add hot water. It's literally that easy to make couscous. Lovely. And eggs don't get that much easier either. Add the head to the couscous. My ratios are a little bit off, I think. But that looks good. There's good reason for another good reason. Yeah, I made another coffee because I was meant to swap my body clock over. Oh, the egg's still running, that is beautiful. I was meant to swap my body clock over for night shift by now, but because of the trip to Alton Towers, I'm still on day shift body clock, and I've got to go to work and work until 5:30 in the morning. Now, I woke up at 8, but I kept myself in bed until about 2 o'clock, so I did have a nap, I guess you could call it. But this has got a lot of weight to carry on its back. Right, it's time to go to work, but a nice surprise. I walk over to the car, my neighbour beckons me, a gentle royal hand. Christopher? She says she knows a guy who does the bin lorries, so there is a job there for me somewhere. Interesting. But I've seen loads of weird truck jobs anyway.
outside of like haulage, there's bin man, like ambulance driver, fire truck driver. You have to be a fireman for that as well. BBC equipment mover. You know those big like TV studios in the back of a lorry. You can move those. All sorts. Anyway, I'm doing none of those because I'm going to work to pick up boxes. Oh Christ! I've not been at work in a while, so I've got to do a bit of a resupply. Well, I got Wasabi peas in me bottles of water, but I've been priced out of chocolate. Yeah, I've been priced out of chocolate. I went in there, and, you know, like a bar for 99p or something like that, and the cheapest one, they had like £2. And I know they've got the Halloween and Christmas chocky out, so they've moved everything around, but I generally looked, there was no cheap chocky. So instead of getting, like, some of my money, they're going to get, like, just a bit instead. Because I'd bought some cheap chocky, but I just can't validate the buy of a £2 bar of chocky. It's not worth it. Just isn't worth it. Well, anyway, let's go and do something else. That isn't worth it! Go to work a bit more. It's a bit ramo today, isn't it? The full fleet in. Whether the full fleet's in or not, my nose is running from eating wasabi peas. Or I meant to save them for work, but I'm going to finish them because I'm going to work. And I'm going to go into work now. Goodbye.